Hi everyone, it's Alexis, this week's second discussion leader. So this week we are talking about accessibility and accommodation in education, specifically dealing with technology. So we pulled up a couple of resources for you. The first one that we posted on the discussion board was a link to the World Wide Web Consortium's Web Accessibility Initiative. Quite a big name. Also quite a big website. There's lots of things for you to look through, and Anthony and I don't expect you to obviously look through it all, but it does give you a good range and a good scope of everything that's going on right now in the world in terms of accessibility, specifically on the internet and within web pages and that kind of thing. So have a look through that. The second one we've put up is just double check the name here, Information Technology in Education Technology Checklist, Accessibility Checklist, sorry. And this checklist I thought I would include because it actually gives you a good guide to go through, and you can ask yourself, am I doing this in my classroom? Have I even thought of this in my classroom? Am I not doing this? Could I be doing this? That kind of thing. So it's really interesting to go through it and read and look at it in terms of what you are doing if you are involved in education or whichever type of teaching you're doing. Have you thought of these things? Are you currently doing these things? Are there things you can change to help meet these goals? So we'd like you to have a look at that website as well. And then lastly, the last couple kind of discussion questions that we have for you. And you'll see after looking at the World Wide Web Consortium's Web Accessibility Initiative that it's quite big. And the first question would be, when you look at that kind of thing, is do you think that the incorporation of technology into education or into instruction is increasing the need for accessibility issues? Are they making them greater, or are they just making us more aware of what's happening out there, or that we need to be thinking about this? The incorporation technology just bringing it kind of to the forefront because it's kind of just been in the background for a long time. So that's one thing to think about. The second thing is, since we are talking about learning theories here, what type of learning theories do you think best supports all students and why? So when we talk about accessibility, we're talking about making things available to all types of learners, all abilities of learners. So we've been talking a lot about theory in the last few weeks. What type of theories do you think best support or are most accessible to all learners? So yeah, just a couple of ideas. Check out our resources, and Anthony and I both look forward to hearing your responses, and we hope you like this video method as well. I'm very much enjoying it, so I look forward to seeing all of you. Thanks.
Hi everyone, I'm Anthony, and I'm the other person doing this video with and also leading this week's discussions along with Alexis. Well, Alexis has already given you the overview, so I'll give you the instructions first, and then I'll give you some ideas to think about for this week's responses. First of all, what I'd like you to do is, after you watch this video, go to the links below and read some of the articles that we've posted. Alexis already mentioned them before. After that, can you please go to our YouTube channel, which is EdTech Saba. The link is below, and go there and do a few things. First of all, if you haven't watched it, watch the intro video, the entire thing. After that, if you don't know how to upload a video on YouTube or create a YouTube account, watch the videos there. We've uploaded several videos. One is how to create an account on YouTube and how to upload a response video. Also, I've uploaded 2 files on how to check your microphone. One is how to do a microphone check. Well, it's actually the same file, but 2 parts. One, how to do a microphone check to see if your microphone actually is working. And the other one is how to check the microphone properties in your sound area. So watch that video. It will help you a lot, especially if you're having problems with the recording not working. Finally, I've also put up a short video clip on how to upload from a digital camera. So you can do a video from a digital camera and then upload that video to YouTube as well. That's a pretty easy way to do it also. So after you've watched the videos and done some reading and some thinking, what I'd like you to do is post a video message on the YouTube video as a follow-up, as a response to the YouTube video that we've put up. Okay? Now you'll see a thread. You'll see the original one and then also video responses. Please don't respond to other video responses rather respond to our original video. Okay, that way we can keep one consistent straight thread. So that's what we're going to do. Okay, hopefully you guys will enjoy this. We've decided to do this way, this format this week, because, well, we've been doing the text style every week, and we figured we'd do something different, something maybe a little bit more fun. I know that I've been interested in seeing and meeting some of my other students, some of the other students in this class, so I really look forward to meeting all of you and seeing you and getting to kind of know and get a feel for you all. Anyway, let me give you something to think about. I've been wondering a lot about accessibility lately and the theoretical foundations of it. And the question I have is, what is the theoretical foundation? Is there even a theoretical foundation to it? Well, I think there is. There's a theoretical foundation to everything. You know, we don't just come up with ideas out of nowhere. We have some presumptions behind everything we think of. So, you know, for thousands of years, you know, people basically had no concept of accessibility, no concept of accommodation, and, you know, the idea of multiculturalism hasn't really been anything until the modern world. So these things shouldn't just be assumed. We shouldn't just assume that we should have accessibility. We should think about the reasons why. Why do we have it? What's the reason for it? Now, I'm not saying that I don't think we should have accessibility or that we shouldn't accommodate other people. I'm just saying we should really think about the theoretical foundations behind it. So a few things I have in mind are perhaps humanism as one concept. So I'd like you to maybe think about other philosophies that might be the foundation of it. And then, as Alexis mentioned earlier, maybe connect that theory or that philosophy of accessibility to other theories we've looked at, such as constructivism and so on. Another question both Alexis and I have been discussing is how much accessibility? How much accessibility is necessary? Should it be 100%? Can we even have 100% accessibility? Perhaps 99.5%? Where is the line? Where do we draw it? And is it even maybe context dependent, depending on the situation? There's one interesting article I've listed on the below. I've given you a link down there. It's about